It could be for the Super Bowl. These are two of the top teams in the NFL. And we all know that this weekend, any team can win it all. Any single team. It is snowing. This was one game away. One fumble, one incomplete pass away from possibly being the AFC Championship game. This is a major matchup with the winner being favorites possibly for the Super Bowl. Cincinnati plays Oakland in the other game, but right now you're looking at two of the best teams in the NFL. And right now here in the divisional matchup, it is big. It's snowing. And the Rams will defend the south goal. We're ready to go. New England is ready. It's all going to be about the first quarter. I really think so. And we're ready to go and we're underway. I really think the game will come down to how St. Louis plays on the road. I think it's going to be close or a New England blowout. We don't know. If St. Louis plays very well, then they're good. First down. Grogan is the quarterback. I don't know why, but he is. Not Brady. First down and 10. Back to throw. Grogan, I can see why. The Rob Gronkowski, and there's a flag. And they're going to call interference on St. Louis. That is strange that they don't have Brady. Maybe Brady is hurt. First down and 10. Maybe Grogan, they just said, all right. Remember, Brady has 6 Super Bowls. And that's going to be Kevin Falk, a stop there by St. Louis is early. Remember, it just doesn't matter. I mean, what the final score, anything. We're not playing for entertainment. We're playing for a winner. You know, regular season games, you know, medium-high scoring is great. But now, second down. Grogan will lift it high. Oh, too far. Stanley Morgan. A little too far, and it'll be third down. Oh, if he could have hit it. Third and 11. Grogan. Pryor in motion. Third down and 11. They hand. No, they fake it. Grogan will lift it again. He's got it! Irving Fryer on the same play will open the scoring. He just corrected everything, and it's 6-0 New England. Irving Fryer, oh my goodness. Watch this, good night. And Steve Grogan to Irving Fryer, and what a play. What a play. It is 6-0 New England. And now they're going to go the extra point. They got to make these things. Goskowski. And it is good. And New England is up 7-0. 3 plays, 80 yards. I mean, if you're New England, a dream start. An absolute shock choice for a quarterback. I really think they went with Grogan because he's way more mobile in the snow. His mobility in the snow is very big, but he also can pass. People forget Steve Grogan was a good quarterback who pulled some monster upsets in his day. Now you have Kurt Warner. Kurt Warner on the other side. A first down. Richard Davis, good to see you. You're in here. Good to see you. 1st and 10. Which St. Louis will we get? Will we get the one that can't do anything? There's Marshall Faulk on the run, and he's going to get about 4. Remember, and there's Bill Belichick. You know, Bill Belichick making that controversial move. Well, it was controversial when he started Brady over Bledsoe, and look how that happened. 2nd down and 6. Well, St. Louis is in here in one of the bigger games anticipated in this divisional round. Back to throw. They're going to throw off the blitz, and that's going to be incomplete. It'll be 3rd down. Looking for Snow, the tight end. Irony in that one. 3rd down and 6. There's been one first down in this game, and that has been a touchdown. 3rd down and 6. New England 7, St. Louis nothing. Back to throw. They throw on the heat, and they tried to go to Torrey Holt, and he can't have it, and they got to give it back to New England. Warner a little upset. Boy, New England with a great start, and Hecker will come out to punt as he is counting all of his men on defense, because if you mess up, good night. Hecker, and there's the kick. High and deep. The 28, and they're serving prior to the 30. Up to the 46, 48-yard line. And New England will take over. Really a dream start. This is actually Brown. And Brown with a great move defensive. I mean, punting-wise, you never usually see that. 7-0 early. A dream start for New England. They're starting at home. This is why they wanted the number 1 seed. If they win the AFC title game, will be here. 1st down and 10. Grogan will fire. He's got it to Stanley Morgan, and a 1st down. So Stanley Morgan, if New England wins, they will be here. If St. Louis wins, they will be at the winner of Oakland, Cincinnati. And it'll be a 1st down for New England. My goodness, Steve Grogan has been incredible. He had one throw that wasn't good, and it barely made it. 1st down and 10. They're going to hand it off to Kevin Falk on a run, and Kevin Falk, and he gets away. And Kevin Falk steps out of bounds, and a 1st down. Boy, St. Louis has to stop this somehow. And they're not. This is all New England. Watch Kevin Falk go to the right side. They might be one of our first of our final 4 teams. And a 1st down. Detroit and Green Bay has been the only playoff game so far that has been close. Every other game has been a big blowout. 1st and 10. If St. Louis doesn't stop New England, it's going to head that way. Grogan, touchdown! Right through the middle, and the dream start continues. Wes Welker, number 83, with the score, and New England's loving it. My goodness, if you could hit reset. If you could hit reset if you are St. Louis, but you can't do it. And you can't do it. This is it. This is different than basketball. In basketball, you get 7 games. It is up and good. Let's say in basketball, you get down 42-22 in the 1st quarter at the end. All right, not only do you have the rest of the game, which St. Louis does, but you have 6 more games. Like one bad start does not make a series. In football, it does. especially a game like this. We told you the first quarter was key, and it is. It is to all these games. Bass, and he'll go up to the 22. Well, New England has 2 scores early. And when you do that, my goodness. First down and 10. The St. Louis Rams on the 21-yard line. They're going to call it the 22. There's Marshall Faulk. He could have gone, but he ran into his pulling guard. That was a counter trap, and he ran into number 66. He could have really had a lot of yards there. 2nd and 6. And they got to hold on. If they actually get the ball, they got to hold on. Warner, no. A weird throw, and that's not what you want to do. You don't see Grogan throwing those 3-yard hitches into 80 people, do you? 3rd and 8. Oh, it's panic time. If you're St. Louis, 3rd and 8. They got to get something going. Warner will fire, and he can't have it. It's 4th down. Haynes with the stop. New England's dream start continues. And this is the St. Louis team we saw in San Diego and not in Atlanta. Though we warned you in Atlanta. Here's Hecker. They started out really slow in Atlanta, and there's the punt. He's their best offensive weapon as a punter. He got trouble. So let me tell you about this right now. New England has a 14-0 lead over St. Louis. New England, a dream start. We saw St. Louis last week. It was 15-10 midway through the 3rd. They ended up winning in a huge blowout, but a lot of that was due to the Falcons imploding. First down and 10. Dwayne Martz, good to see you. Steve Grogan and a first down to Wes Welker. And they're just getting completion after completion. Dwayne Martz, great to see you. I got to catch up with baseball. You ought to be near the playoffs now in your baseball replays. Grogan again. Grogan fires and a first down. Grogan's red hot. You're wondering why Steve Grogan is starting. We are too, but it's the right move. Brady couldn't have done better. And Stanley Morgan with the catch. Look at Steve Grogan. Perfect. He has one incompletion and almost went for a score. A dream start, and we're not even halfway through. First down and 10. Not even halfway through the first quarter. The fake, Grogan again. No. It'll be 2nd and 10, dropped at Irving Fryer. St. Louis hoping for anything to go, like a stopgap, anything, stop them, have them miss a field goal. They'd love that. For New England, you know, for the New England Patriots, you know that you got to keep pressing forward. The second you kick a field goal, you lose your momentum. There's Kevin Falk. And it'll be 3rd down and 8. The second you don't score is the second St. Louis is back in the game. And New England knows that, especially in the snow. You don't want to settle the game down. St. Louis is saying, hey, you don't want to settle the game down. 3rd and 8. Grogan intercepted. And there it is. That's the big thing. And that could turn the game around. Grogan with the pick. And that's Elmendorf with the interception. Just like the Air Force Base in Alaska. And Grogan's first mistake there. Texags 75, Good to see you. We are down to the nitty-gritty in this league since last April. We had the summer break, but now we're in this. It'll be first down and 10. Such a huge game. Back to throw, Warner, and a first down to Torrey Holt. Nearing midfield across the 45-yard line. Watch Torrey Holt, he fights through and a first down. So that's what I told you. As soon as New England did not score, as soon as New England didn't score, St. Louis got their bearings back. Warner fires and he throws too far. 2nd and 10. Trying again to go to Torrey Holt. You know, in a game like this, it is a very, very big matchup. Tonight, Cincinnati and Oakland, I believe. But this is going to be our first AFC title game participant right now. 14-10. Draw to Marshall Faulk, and he only gets about 3. It'll be 3rd down. Now the pressure's on St. Louis to do something. 3rd and 7. From about the 46. Throwing deep, he's got a man in it. It's caught and dropped. Dropped it. I don't know if it's Ellard or Bruce that dropped it. It really doesn't matter, but it's 4th down. That was there. And it was Henry Ellard. Oh, knocked away. And Ecker will now punt. Oh my goodness, right in his hands. Right in his hands. Ecker now will punt. And there's the kick. In the snow. I guess a turnover was the thing New England did to give it up. Camarillo has not come out to punt. It's been touchdown, touchdown, interception. But for the most part, except for one mistake, that guy has been a dream. First down, they pitch it to Kevin Faulk and a stop. The defense. And that is Perry. I know he was on the Super Bowl 14 team, Rod Perry. Look at him come in and stuff that. You know, Faulk could have pushed him down and kept on running. He might still be running. What a tackle there. 2nd down and 12. A dream start, but it's settled down, and we're now in a football game again. They go to Kevin Faulk on a run. Look at him go. And a gain of 5 there, 3rd down and 7. Well, New England, not known for their running throughout the year. 3rd down and 7. Grogan firing, no, and now they got a kick. So is that Miade? No, it's Elmendorf with the stop again, the nemesis of Steve Grogan, and now they got a punt. St. Louis is setting themselves up to be able to get a touchdown back. Camarillo's first time kicking, and there it is. From the 46 to the 50 and down to the 47 of New England. Wow, when I look at this game, it's been a choppy game, but you know, right now it's in the snow. It'll be first down for Warner. They're going to throw this down. Warner, the blitz is on, and down he goes. Down he goes. I believe that's Andre Tippett right there. Number 56. It is. What a sack in a big situation. A huge one. It'll be 2nd down and 16. 2nd and 16. Back to throw. Warner, no. Marion with the stop. It'll be 3rd and 16. Trying to go deep there. Is St. Louis going to waste his field position? You can only do so much. You can only do so much. 3rd and 16. And this is big. Warner. Warner. Go! He dropped it. Oh, and that didn't look good. It'll be 4th down and 16 in his hands. The snow. And now Hecker comes in. He's going to have 16 punts today. Oh, did they get it before? And they do. On to about the 5-yard line. Well, now New England needs a good running game here. Snow everywhere. 1st down and 10 on their own 5. Gronkowski to the north. They hand off to Kevin Falk, and they drill him right into the ground there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Jim Youngblood. There's Jim, number 53, and Jack, number 85, right in front of him. 2nd and 9. And there's Falk on the run, and he could go. Let's see how far. And a 1st down. Sorry about that. Just waking up here in Pakistan, and I'm choking on my own phlegm. Right past one tackler, and when you break the blitz, it's huge. And they know it. First down and 10. Back to throw, Grogan, and out of the backfield. Can't hit Kevin Falk. It'll be 2nd down. I mean, Grogan has had a great day. He's settled down. I believe he's missed his last 2 or 3. 2nd and 10. Stanley Morgan. They hand it off, and there's Kevin Falk on a run again, and it's a gain of 9. That's the one thing New England is doing that St. Louis is not. New England is running the football now very well. 8 for 53. Marshall Falk just can't, his linemen are too much in the way, and it'll be a 1st down. And that'll end the 1st quarter. New England with the dream start. They're driving. And at the end of the 1st quarter, it's New England 14 and St. Louis nothing. What a long 1st quarter. That really is. From the 43-yard line. Back to throw, Grogan. He's going to fire, and he got hit. Gronkowski got hit. It was close to interference. And it'll be 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. They're going to throw it down, and they get a first down to Stanley Morgan. Stanley Morgan, and I think, quite honestly, that is a bigger first down than you'd expect. And it's a bigger first down. They fake it to Kevin Falk, and they did bite on it. But what a catch. It's bigger because they're across midfield now. And they're still up 14-0. Grogan is 6 of 12 for 156. And in the snow, he's very mobile, way more mobile than Brady. There's Falk again, and a gain of 9. So New England up 14-0. 2nd down and 1. And there's Falk. It'll be 3rd down and inches. So their running game is going well, but they gotta finish. They might go for it on 4th down here. They're in that area where they might kick the long field goal too. Who knows? But it's all gonna depend on this play. 3rd and inches. They give it to Falk, and he gets a first down. We don't have to debate right now. We don't have to wonder. It just doesn't happen as Falk gets a first down. That guy's been on TV way too much. And New England is driving. They're already up 14-0 as a defense. You get way more crazy when you know you're down 14-0 and a team starts to drive. You tighten up, and that'll be 2nd down. There's Bill Belichick talking to his defense. They haven't even been in field goal range yet. Not yet. 2nd down. 13 rushes, 73 yards for Kevin Falk. That was just slipped out of his hands, and it'll be 3rd down and 9. Well, if you're St. Louis, you need to score. You need to get something. And if it's a field goal, you're just trading punches when you're behind. 3rd and 9. Tonight, Oakland hosts Cincinnati. Back to throw and knocked away. That was Merlin Olsen, number 74. He reached his hand up and said, no way. And now Gostkowski's going to try a long field goal. In these conditions, 44 yards is long. Long to snap. No, long is next to 56. It's a bad snap, but it's good. And New England has a 17-0 lead. Steve Grogan's number 14, and they just went on a 14-play drive. And it is good. It's 17-0. New England 17, St. Louis nothing. We're ready to go, and we're underway again. High and deep. And out of the end zone. Punt, 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 punt. 23 yards of offense. They've never had the ball more than a minute. He's on pace for 16 punts in a game, which isn't good. Warner really has to start getting things going here. It's 1st and 10, though he's had some really good passes, but they've been dropped. 1st down. Warner out of the backfield. There it is, the Marshall Falk. What a tackle, though. That's a difference. Like, Marshall Falk is happy, but he just got tackled. I think he was more upset. You know, New England is completing the tackles. Well, St. Louis is getting run over. They go to Marshall Faulk, and that's the whole thing. Couldn't run around. And it'll be 3rd down and 1. Third and 1. Warner. They hand it up the middle, and that's John Cappelletti, and he's got room. John might go, and down he goes. Marion with the stop. It'll be a 1st down. Cappelletti had a big room. They weren't looking at him, and they gave it to Cappy, and he got right through there. He sniffed that hole. He's Penn State's only Heisman Trophy winner. Making that famous speech in the 70s. They made a movie out of him, Something for Joey. It'll be a 1st down. Now the Rams have their spark they need, but they need to trade a touchdown for a field goal. Warner, and that'll be a gain of 2. Higbee, number 89. So it is starting now. It is starting to be a swing over to St. Louis's side. 2nd and 8. 2nd down and 8. Back to throw. They're going to fire, and no, knocked away. Ty Law, number 24, could have been MVP of the Super Bowl versus the Rams. 3rd down and 8, and this is a huge 3rd down. They can't really afford to punt. They're in an area of the field where a field goal might be, I don't think they can make it. 3rd and 8. Back to throw, Warner. He had a man short, but he goes to Torrey Holt, and it's no good. And now what are they going to do? They had a man short, and they went to Torrey Holt. And if you're a St. Louis fan, you're shaking your head as Hecker will come out and punt. New England 17, St. Louis nothing. And there's the punt, high and deep. The 15, and there it is. New England in control, but it's slipping a little bit. 4.5 to go. They would love to run it out and get to the locker room. It'll be 1st down. They still have half the quarter. Grogan, they're going to hand it, and that's Kevin Faulk. That's the thing. You can see the size of the holes. With Marshall Faulk, he has to run around, and he's not outrunning people in the snow. It's position over speed in the snow, and you can see that it is really affecting St. Louis. 2nd and 5. And Faulk again, it'll be 3rd and 4. Of all the teams, the speed for St. Louis is being hurt most by the snow. Beatles eternally. Maybe I'll change your name. I won't tell anybody that you're here, believe me. I won't tell anybody. Back to throw, and they're going to throw, and it's incomplete. And Beatles eternally, great to see you. No, you stopped by. It's like saying it was driving through the neighborhood, and I want to get a Coors Light, and all of a sudden, 10 hours later, you're still there with half a bottle of wine, and everybody's talking and all that stuff. That's the way it is. And the Rams will pick it up to the 37-yard line. I would expect this Chad maybe to explode. Beatles eternally is here. He's not the gunpowder, but he's the match. He'll take you and bam, and it'll be awesome. Always hated boring parties. The parties that end at 8:30 at night and you only play Skip-Bo. Warner. Oh, it might have been interference, but they don't call it. They're going to hurry it up. They saw something. 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Warner. And it's incomplete, 3rd down. 4 in a row. Back to throw. And down he goes. They can't get it. That was a disaster. That was an absolute disaster. I don't know what. Well, they wanted to try it, but it didn't work. It's like when you're a kid and you put those ho-hos. You know, those ho-hos with chocolate and cream. And it would be great to put them in a fire and to heat them up. So you heat the ho-hos up, and it turns out that it's wax in them, and it tastes absolutely horrible with them heated. Terrible. They look good. But anyway, St. Louis thought, let's hurry it up, and that was bad. It'll be 1st and 10. They hand it off to Kevin Falk. It'll be 2nd and 7. As he runs it up the middle, Kevin Falk right now, 69 and 13, 82 yards. For him, it'll be 2nd down and 7. I get it. They don't want to turn it over and give St. Louis something to bite on. Grogan. What the heck was that? I think it hit the lineman, or maybe, I don't know. It'll be 3rd down and 7. Grogan had a dream start. And then all of a sudden came down to reality. Look at the absolute. Look at this. Look at the conditions. This is a New England Northeast snowstorm. Grogan again. He fires. It's caught. There's Edelman. Julian Edelman might score. He does. And New England's up huge. Julian Edelman. And St. Louis is in trouble. And Julian Edelman will have it, and good night. And Edelman, it's 23-0 in New England. New England is doing a lot of things right. I'm not saying everything, but a lot of things. The extra point, and it is good. Well, we saw St. Louis struggle a little bit last week, but they turned it on in the 2nd half. I don't know. I mean, they could turn it on in the 2nd half, but they need a couple scores in a row. That's what they need to do. It's 24-0. They need a couple of these in a row. And there's the kick. High and deep. And through the goalposts. There's Grogan. The AFC Championship game will be Tuesday. Because I'm going to be in Karachi next week. So the AFC Championship game will be on Tuesday. And Falk, nothing there. Marshall having trouble, and that's the difference. Kevin Falk is going right through and getting 5-6 yards before he's touched. 2nd down and 10. Under 2:10 to go. Back to throw. They throw out of this side, and Falk again. That'll be 2 minutes. 2 minutes. And it is a 2-minute warning. Well, if you're St. Louis right now, you want to get just 3 points. Get 3 points. They're down 24-0 at the moment. 3rd and 7. 3 to the north, 1 to the south. Warner. Not even close. Like a 2-yard hitch is not even close. It'll be 4th and 6. I see what they were doing, but it was a bad throw. If it were executed right, he might have still be running. But now Ecker will kick. And if you're New England, you're thinking about just running out the clock. Ecker now, and there's the punt. Down he goes. I think Ecker has done more with the ball than the quarterback. You see the Patriots touchdown, the last 6, interception, punt, field goal, punt, touchdown. So it'll be 1st down and 10. Let's see what they do. They're not at the 40 yet. They're on the 38. You need that blurb. The snow is getting heavy. They pitch it to Kevin Falk, and a nice stop by Rod Perry. Now that is the 2nd really good tackle by Rod Perry today. Remember in the 1st quarter, he came around the edge and did the same thing. 2nd and 12. He is not getting shoved into the ground. They hand it off again to Kevin Falk, and they're going to let the clock run. It'll probably be under a minute as Jack Pardee, future Oilers and Redskins head coach. Redskins first and Oilers 3rd and 10. 1 minute to go. He played in the Super Bowl. The throw, intercepted, and there it is. Now let's see if they can do something with it. Now all of a sudden, now everybody is looking at Clancy Williams. I understand maybe why, Belichick, I think, wants to show everybody he can win it all without Brady. Yeah, you can, but sometimes I understand why he's not playing, because snow-wise, you need a mobile guy. Nifty, and there's Higbee. And a gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. This is huge. This is very big. They need at least 3. If they can get 3, they can knock it to 24-3, and they have the offense to come back. Warner, the 7-stepper, and it's caught in a 1st down to Snow. It's hard to see the out of bounces, but now they're going to hurry it up, and I'm wondering whether this is a smart move. 1st down and 10. We're going into the abyss. The throw, and they saw a touchdown. And now it's 24-6. It's a game again. It is a game again. And Steve Grogan threw that interception. They were going for the kill, and now St. Louis has some hope. This one was hurry up, and he saw that. Good night, wide open. And now they're going to kick the extra point. 24-6. Wilkins will come on if they score. It's 24-7. And here it is, 24-7. So that's one check mark.
Yeah. Hey, keep this thing on me all game. Okay.
So it is 24-7. And now New England will kick off. High and deep to the goal line. Oh, what a spin move. And down he goes up to the 25. Now, if you are New England, honestly, take a couple runs and get out of here and talk about it. You don't want to turn it over again. You turn it over again, you're going to have trouble. Oh, it's going to be an eligible receiver downfield now. Oh, illegal touching. See, they're doing that. So it'll be first down now and 15. Grogan. No, second and 15. Second down and 15. Grogan goes down. That might be the best thing that happens to him. And that must be Dave Elmendorf has had a heck of a game. Watch Grogan. He's there to do that. And they blitzed, and he just held the ball. A smart move, actually, by Grogan. Don't throw it and knock the time down. I don't know. I would not run a play. I'd let it run out. If you're going to run it up the middle, what are you testing? Kevin Falca, maybe you're testing this. He could go! And out of bounds. The running game has been incredible. 4th and 9, 3 seconds to go. They're not even gonna chance it. They're going to just punt it away. You say, why not do a Hail Mary? You never know. In the snow, you slip and fall. And now, fumble, and this could be dangerous, but the half is over. It will be a turnover, but the half will be over. The Rams have given up 319 yards today. And as they say, it's 24-7, but the Rams had the last push. So now it's a halftime show. We'll go over the stats. I'll fill up my water, and we'll get ready to go. Really the domination until the end. It was the Patriots early, and then they settled down. And then it was the Patriots, and then the Rams. Twenty-four to 7. Steve Grogan is tapering off. The reason why you have him is because of the sprint outs in the snow. I get it. Capoletti had a great run. Why are they not running Capoletti? But this, as we begin the second half, is going to be the biggest possession. Why? Because there it is. They're down by 17. But if they can get a touchdown, and that'll be up to about the 18-yard line. If they can get a touchdown, dear God. Let me say that again. If they can get a touchdown, 1st and 10. Oh, and that's not good. The pitch is over to the left, and Andre Tippett sniffed that out. Instead of doing a regular play to start, they start with a counter pitch. A play that has a big risk reward to it, and that was the risk that you just saw. 2nd and 13. 2 to the north, 3 to the south. Warner. Fire. Oh! James almost picked it off. Will that come back to haunt him by not intercepting it? It'll be 3rd down. Third and 13. He's going to throw. He had it, and it's incomplete. And now they're going to punt. They got the original. They got the kickoff. They got the first possession, and you know what they did? They ran a weird play, and they threw the ball into traffic twice. And now it's going to be 4th and 13. New England has a chance early to put this away. Hecker, and there's the punt. And Irving Fryer. Well, after this, it'll be 1st and 10. Grogan. And down he goes. I don't know why. That is Mike Youngblood. That is the linebacker. Jim Youngblood. Sorry, not Mike. What am I thinking of? Jack is the defensive end. We all remember Jack. He played in Super Bowl 14 with a broken leg. 2nd and 13. Grogan to throw. He dips in. That's the 2nd straight sack by Youngblood. I mean, Jim came through again. And it'll be 3rd down. I don't know why they're throwing the football right now. As Adaman, maybe it is doing something totally different. 3rd and 17. Grogan out of the backfield and dropped it is Kevin Falk. And St. Louis has life again. Rod Perry with the stop. They keep going to Rod Perry's side. And now Camarillo will kick. St. Louis will get it back. They botched their first possession high and deep. And to the 22 now. First down and 10. I mean, St. Louis has to do something. They're getting these opportunities now. There's Marshall Faulk, and that's why you know they had to do something here, and they had to do it to space out the defense in AR. It's a first down. A draw play right there, and Marshall ran. His lineman finally did not get in the way of him. You can't fault the lineman. It's just you got to do a lot of one-on-ones yourself in the snow, especially on the edge. 1st and 10. You're on the fake poly turf here. Draw again, and there's the one-on-ones. And a gain of 4. Now he can take forever. They can take forever and score. They could take 4 minutes and score and make it 24-14. The reason is they still got a long way to go in this game. Second down, they go to Marshall. Oh, look at this. He goes through 2, and it'll be 3rd and inches. Watch John Capoletti. There's Dante Hightower, number 54. We haven't called his name. That's the first time. 3rd and inches. And it'll be measuring. It might be short. It is short. I don't know. I'd go for it. It's 4th and inches, but now they're going to punt. I mean, you're down 24-7. I understand that, but you know, you never know. Inches to go, so tempting. Ecker needs a great kick, and he got it. 10, end zone, no. Didn't need to go in the end zone, didn't want to go in the end zone. And upset it did go in the end zone. First down and 10. There's Falk, and a gain of 2. It'll be 2nd and 8. New England finally running the football. There's Kevin Falk. He gets around, and Kevin Falk will run. Here's Kevin to the 50. Doesn't move. And out about the 45-yard line of first down. And right now, I mean, that was a big run for field position wise. But that's the thing. Now you're right at where the ball was snapped for 4th and inches. So now you're there with time off the clock. Those naysayers that say you should have gone for it are saying that if you would have gone for it and missed, the ball would still be here, but you'd have more time. First down and 10. They pitch it to the near side. There's Kevin Falk. And a gain of 6. Meader with the stop. We haven't called his name. We haven't called Meader's name. It'll be 2nd down. 2nd and 4. There's Kevin Falk, and a first down to the 32. And there's Kevin right up the middle. Look at the block by number 70. Taking out a couple people on the way. Great job there, Mankins. And a first down. 1st and 10 for New England. 24-7. Grogan on the blitz, and he goes deep, and he tried to hit Fryer. It'll be 2nd down. Well, here in the 3rd quarter, New England is driving. They're up 24-7. 4 in a row for Grogan, incomplete. Back to throw. Grogan's gonna fire. No good. It'll be 3rd down and 10.
Go Patriots! We need a first down.
Let's step it up. We got this one.
3rd and 10. Grogan again. He's going to throw it deep, and it's going to be incomplete.
You ain't getting nothing past me. Nothing past me. No, nothing.
It'll be 4th and 10. 48 yards. If he can hit this, it'll be 27-7. And good! The first scoring in a while. And Goskowski in the snow, it's a 48-yarder. These aren't gimmies. We've seen misses. And barely snuck it in. 27-7 now. What that, I think, really does is it takes a field goal off the table. You got to have 3 touchdowns. And through the end zone. You got to have 3 scores. 3 touchdowns. Now, if you get a touchdown and then get a turnover in the third quarter, you can get a field goal. That's Rich Saul, the center, number 61. He went to Butler High School. It'll be first down and 10. Back to throw, a little bit of a blitz. They throw the flag. Let's see what it is. That's complete to Snow, and it's going to be interference on New England, so St. Louis will get a first down.
Didn't you guys learn about that in training?
So now it'll be first down and 10, St. Louis down big. They got the offense to do things. Imagine, I thought about this all night, saying this line coming all this way and having this go. There's going to be Marshall Faulk. And a gain of 8. I'm still under the impression if you score a touchdown, you can take time. But what a quick touchdown does is it does open back up the field goals. Because if you score a quick touchdown and you get a stop, you go down to the beginning of a quarter, you can kick to make it 10. That would make all the sense in the world. Warner, no! Almost, Haynes was there. It'll be third down and 2. They haven't been making these short all day. It's been killing them. Killing drives, stalling drives. Third down and 2. You might have a run here because there's only 1 linebacker and 3 linemen, but there's no running back. Falk in motion, 4 to the south, 1 to the north. Back to throw, they're gonna fire, and they got Torrey Holt. And a first down up to about the 45. Well, that was big that they got one of them, but they gotta keep going. I think it's, if it were Ron or Rich, both played the NFL. They both were really good linemen too. First down and 10. Back to throw, they throw, no. Andre Tippett on the coverage. Those weird sort of things. I see what they were doing and it would have worked. Al Red Sox fan, good to see you. This is your New England Patriots here. A win, and they will host the AFC title game versus the winner of the Bengals at Oakland. And after Detroit last week, I don't know. Oh, Holt dropped it. It was in his hands, and he would be running. That was a big drop. And it's third down. That was a huge drop. Warner's got to get it back here. It'll be third down and 10. Third and 10. It's caught it out of the 39 and a first down. Torrey Holt. First down and 10. Throwing, no, second and 10. So now it's, St. Louis has to score. You say a field goal maybe, but I don't know. I don't think right now a field goal is the solution, though. A field goal might lead to a touchdown later on. 2nd down and 10. Warner, he got it in a 1st down to Marshall Faulk. If you get a field goal now, you can do it. And if you score a touchdown, it's a 10-point lead. That was a quick throw. See, that one I understood. It'll be 1st and 10. 1st down and 10 for Warner in St. Louis. Under 2 minutes. Oh, that's Marshall Faulk. It'll be 2nd down and 6. They're getting a little bit of field goal yards right near Jackie Slater. One of the best offensive lines in all of football. The snow has made it so they can't even move. 2nd and 6. Back to throw, and Warner got it! 1st down, it goes to John Cappelletti, the Penn State Heisman Trophy winner out of the backfield. And it'll be 1st and goal. So look at Warner, he's looking really good here. Now what are they gonna do? Play selection. 1 minute to go. Oh, everybody, if this doesn't score, will second guess this. 1st and goal. Back to throw, Warner. No, he just throws it away. There was nobody open. 2nd down and goal. 46 plays. You can see 34 passes. You throw in the snow. 2nd down and goal. From the 8, draw, and they knew that was coming. Dante Hightower, who was absolutely blasted on the last draw, knew that one was coming. 3rd down. 3rd and goal, under 30 seconds. The throw, and it's intercepted. It's intercepted. Good night. Rich Saul isn't going to get him. He's gone. Mack will just fade out of the picture, and the game will end. Haynes has done it. Oh, what a crushing blow to St. Louis. Mike Haynes went all the way. Mike Haynes went to the end zone. Mike Haynes went to the ticket booth to book his ticket for here. Mike Haynes, well, not Michael Haynes, I don't know Haynes, his last name. Haynes, well, he didn't book his ticket. I mean, they're going to be playing the AFC title game here. And the extra point is good. Haynes went all the way to the ticket office to request tickets for next week. And that's what happened. 15 seconds to go, and the kick. It's not basketball. You don't get 7 games. You don't get 7 games. You got 1. 1st down and 10. I mean, they're down by 27 now, instead of being down by only like 13. There's Marshall Faulk. They got to settle things down. New England is 1 quarter away, minus a meltdown of Chernobyl proportions. New England is a quarter away from hosting the AFC Championship game. Remember, the Rams are in the California division. These are geographic divisions. They are in the California division, which is in the AFC. New England is in the Northeast division, which is also in the AFC. That's why the Rams are playing right now. Warner. Oh, and Snow can't hold on. It'll be 3rd and 7. The drops today have been big. The interception for a touchdown has been big. I don't know. St. Louis is playing like they did at Kansas City. And let me be frank, they're playing like they did at San Diego. And let me be frank, if you lose 52 to like 20 at San Diego, a non-playoff team, I don't know if you really qualify for the Super Bowl. So 3rd down, back to throw, and they got it to Snow. And a 1st down, they got to hurry it up. They got to go with a little bit of a pace here. I mean, they go down. They'll spend all this time to get a touchdown. They'll be where they were when they were on the 5-yard line. Remember that. 1st down and 10. And a loss of 1. I see what they're trying to do, but the defensive line for New England knows when it snows, you just slam in there and make everything crazy, and that has worked today. 2nd and 11, Warner in the gun. Warner, no. And it'll be 3rd and 11, off hands, tipped, off hands, thrown in the crowds. Not a good day for Kurt Warner. 3rd and 11.
I'm on you, Troy. I'm on you.
A big 3rd down and 11. That's going to be deep, and it is incomplete. 4th down, and they got a punt. There were things about this game that just, the short yardage was a killer. Every time the Rams got a drive, the short yardage was a killer. 3rd and 2, they only get 1. 3rd and 1, they only get a half yard. You know, and then whenever they kept dropping passes, deep passes in the hands, dropped whatever. New England's not dropping them. And that's got to be frustrating, but that's the way of life. And Irving Fryer up to the 30. Well, for New England, they're one of the last 4. They're going to host the AFC Championship game on Tuesday. I believe it's going to be either Tuesday or Thursday. I am off to Karachi next Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, so I will not. Well, right now I am. If there's any change in plans, I'll have it next weekend. There's Kevin Falk and a gain of 3. Any change of plans, we'll have this. We'll notify everybody through the Facebook sites and then play it then. But right now, we're going to have a semi on Tuesday and a semi on Thursday. And there is Kevin Falk and a 1st down. So Kevin Falk will have it, and they're going to allow maybe 400 yards in the game. Remember, in the first half, they allowed 339. And the Patriots just keeping it to the vest right now. 1st down. 25 for 160. Back to throw. They're going to fire, and they get it. And that's Stanley Morgan. I mean, they're throwing short. New England, I think, honestly, if they play Oakland, it's going to be their run defense. If they play Cincinnati, I don't know. Cincinnati might pull the up. Who knows? And it'll be 3rd down. Usually in a divisional round, you get a lot of
Give it up, Bo. The earlier you end this, the earlier you can go home.
a lot of games that were blowouts because number 1s are playing and number 2s are playing. They're not playing each other. Back to throw. They fire. Incomplete. It'll be 4th and 4, and now they want to kick. You know, if you're in New England, you're saying, your fans, you're like, just run the friggin' ball. Get out of here. You don't want to give St. Louis any hope at all. Rich Camarillo. And when a game is over in the 4th quarter, it's always hard to call. It really is. I mean, when it's a playoff game, you deal with people, you deal with disappointment. You just absolutely deal with the absolute dregs, really, of your career. And when it's a one-off tournament like this, and Ty Law, it's incomplete. When it's a one-off tournament like this, then you just, it just doesn't go. Hold on. All right, and 2nd down. I'm messing around. There we go. One button by accident on there. 3rd and 10. They're just knocking it down and delaying the inevitable. But this is time now where you start thinking, I know you don't want to think about next week till the end of the game. You want to keep going, but you just tone down all the extra crap, because 3rd and 10, you know, the team that's losing doesn't really care right now if they put you through a wall. Warner, and there is Marshall Faulk, and now they're going to have to punt it away again. A disappointing day. When it's a one-off tournament, it gets very disappointing. It really does. Because there is no tomorrow and there is no next year. You don't build a team. And Hecker now will punt again. And whenever you just 35 to the 37-yard line. And you're just looking at it, 5:49 to go. It'll be 1st down for New England. I don't know why they would still pass. I really don't. And they're going to fake it and throw over the middle, and that's Irving Fryer. Irving Fryer went to Nebraska. Now, you remember the 1983 Orange Bowl. You remember that one. Well, Irving Fryer dropped a touchdown pass in that one. Maybe that 2-point conversion wouldn't have happened. Maybe they go for one there. Grogan is now 9 for 27. Remember, he was 5 for his first 6. He's 4 for his next 21. There's Kevin Falk, and there he runs. He's going to go and score. And they're really running it up now. (40-7). They're running it up. And they have over 400 yards today, Kevin Falk. And this is the part of the game where you just want it to be over. And it's going to take a little bit. Because, you know, the Rams are just going to pass. And they're not good at passing. They're not good. 207 yards for Kevin Falk in the snow. 40-7. And the kick is good. It might get even worse. 2 plays, 63 yards. We might see it get even way worse. That pick 6 was it. As soon as that happened, it was 27-7. St. Louis was very, very close. mean, think about it. What do you do? First down and 10. I mean, they hand it to Marshall Faulk, and there he goes. I mean, you don't even talk about the game anymore because St. Louis came in here. When they threw that pick six, that was it. That was over. They were going to score to make it like 13, and they had all the momentum. And once they did that, it all left the room. It did. It was 34-7, and the game was over. Marshall Faulk, and see, this is what we're talking about. They just can't get the short yardage. They can't do it. It'll be 3rd down and 2. Warner, and he fumbles the football, and New England's got it. And Kurt Warner upset, but his season will end. Watch Warner. Dante Hightower hit from the back, and Capoletti couldn't get it. Now it'll be 1st down for New England, and they have to just run this thing out. You don't need to drain a clock that's not moving here. You just gotta run it up the middle and end this thing 41-7 now. They might get another field goal. There's Kevin Faulk. Oh, they can't even tackle. And down to the 13-yard line. This guy is getting a ton. It might be 48-7. And it happens. 217 yards on 27 attempts. Brady is in now. Tom Brady is in. I don't know why you'd sacrifice him. 1st down and 10. Brady, they're going to let it run all the way down. They will. They're going to let this clock go. 1st and 10. From the 13. They hand it off, and that is Dave Meggett. And Dave Meggett, who then later on played for the New York Giants. It'll be 2nd down and 5. Well, I don't know about the odds in the AFC title game because we don't know the other team, but that'll be Tuesday or Thursday. And we got our first team, New England. It was good, solid, but honestly, it was like a 28-10 solid. They didn't do really well after the beginning. After the beginning, they had a dream start, and then it just kind of went downhill. But then they picked it up defensively, and Dave Meggett goes down. It'll be 3rd down and 6. So they got some fluff scores with the pick 6. And then that long touchdown, so they got 14 there. And now it is 41-7. They're probably going to get at least 3 more here. It'll be 3rd down and 6. They'll run, and they're screaming, "Run for your life, Brady," but why? They'll throw it out of bounds and play next week. 3rd and 6. Look for a handoff now. And they do. They go to Dave Meggett, and he's a yard short. And they're just going to like to go to the warning here. It'll be 4th down and 1.
That's the way to work them.
Well, the clock will go, and it'll go all the way down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes, and Gostkowski's going to get some work on the field. And the kick is up, and it is good. It's 44-7. So here we go to the 30-yard line and the kickoff. So St. Louis will take over. I know I'm fading out a little bit. They got 1:58 to go. You might get a little bit more also here. First down, though. I mean, the Rams, what do? You get to a point where you know the game is over, and you talk about next week, but then that's going to be a first down. They got to hurry it up. Oh, they call a timeout. That's Higbee. So, you talk about next week. It just kind of snowballed on St. Louis. Did they have a shot? Yeah, they did. It was 27-7, and they had the ball on the 8, and they had a chance, and then good night. So that's going to be another timeout. So if New England gets the ball, the game is over.
Don't let him get those yards on you. Come on, stop him.
First down and 10. They're moving the ball like they did early. It was 14-0. Then it was 17-0 and 17-7. The tip, it'll be 2nd and 10.
Right there.
I just think that next week it depends. It's going to be here. If the weather is good, you might see New England have even a better chance. I think Oakland is built for the bad weather, and Cincinnati is used to it. But New England, a team with 6 championships, they will try and get the all-time championship trophy. But who are they going to play? Are they going to, in the AFC title game, are they going to play a Cincinnati team who's never won a Super Bowl? Cincinnati's 0-3 in the Super Bowl. They lost 2 to the 49ers and 1 to the Rams. 3rd and inches. Warner. No, 4th down. So if they don't get this, New England will get the ball and just fall on it. 4th and inches. No timeouts for the Rams. This could be their last play of the season. No, and it's a catch and a first down. They got to hurry it up. Mack, number 65, the guard. They're playing to the end. Warner. And that'll be 2nd and 10. I don't know. You look at the NFC. The NFC where, it looks like, I don't know. That Kansas City game's going to be unbelievable. Kansas City, Carolina. One of those teams could make it. Not even close. 3rd down and 10. Fell down. Austin Higbee. So that's the thing. One of those teams could just absolutely get crushed. 3rd and 10. They go out of the backfield, and down he goes. It'll be 4th and 7. This is it. This could be the last play of their season. This could be it. 4th and 7. No good, and New England will take these and win this game. Broken up by Marion, and New England finally is leaving the stadium as they will be in the AFC title game. I love it when we keep the same tone, even though it's 44-7, like, hey, it's blah, blah, blah. But in reality, this 4th quarter, once that pick 6 happened, it was done. It was over. Brady will take a couple knees, and in 1 minute, they will be able to. There's one. And in one more knee, they're going to go to the AFC title game. New England, I think, they're going to be the favorites going in there. I don't think overwhelming, but I think if they play Oakland, it'll be a matchup that many have saw. Oakland beat New England in the first game of the year 10-7. They won in an ugly 10-7 game. One more knee and the game is over. And the game is over. New England 44, the Rams 7. The Patriots beat the Rams. There's Belichick, and he goes to his AFC Championship game. Tonight, Cincinnati at Oakland. I don't know, will it be a blowout or not? Blowout, no blowout? I just don't know. The end of the game, it's the Patriots 44 and the Rams 7. And they right now are congratulating. They go to the AFC title game. Look at the fans. They are up. The snowstorm. But it just was an ugly football game. I don't know. I really don't know about how happy to be after 467 to 276. They did turn the ball over a couple times. Enjoy some pictures, and then we will see the MVP and the player of the game. My personal thoughts are they took care of business. They did what they needed to do. That was that feeling that the Rams would not come back. It was a very, very disappointing game for the Rams. Very disappointing in the fact that many thought that they and the Raiders were 1-2 many times in the season. Thank you, TexAgs75. Thank you, TexAgs. Many thought that LA might have gone possibly undefeated when they started off really, really, really well. And then they started to win close games like against the Cardinals. And then they started to fade. And then, thank you. I'll see everybody Tuesday. Remember, Tuesday we're having a semifinal game on Tuesday. So, and then the Super Bowl will be 2 Sundays. Not this one, not next one. So it'll be 3 Sundays from right now, the Super Bowl. Gostkowski nailed it, and that's going to be it. We got to see the MVP. And there's Higbee, and I have no idea. Higbee then got flattened by Marion, and that was it. And here it is, the player of the game. I think it'll be, it's Falk. Over 200 yards rushing. Kevin Falk came out of nowhere and gave them what they needed. 27 attempts, 217 yards. So that's going to be it. Take a look right now, the stats. There it is, passing-wise, 20 of 50 for Warner. A touchdown, a pick, not great. Grogan, 9 of 27. 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. 244 yards. Most of that was early on. 217 yards for Kevin Marshall. I thought it would be reversed. Receiving, there you see the difference is defense. There's the tackles. Meader was good. Sacks. Youngblood had those 2 in a row. The interceptions, 3 of them in the game. But Haynes had the one for New England that really mattered. Kicking-wise, Gostkowski nailed all 3 of his field goals. Punting, 11 for Hecker. 11 punts. And special teams, That was it. So what we're going to do is we are going to save everything here. I mean, my goodness. And we're going to take a look at the next game tonight. I think it is Cincinnati going to Oakland. I believe it is. It is. It's Cincinnati at Oakland, Detroit, Dallas, Kansas City, Carolina. So that'll be good. So there it is, saving the franchise once, saving the franchise twice. And looking at the schedule, I'm not sure when it'll be. Yeah, we don't know, but I don't know who plays first, who plays second. They got to take a look. New England's on the East Coast. If Carolina hosts Detroit, let's say, that's the only thing, then it would be up in the air, but I think New England would play first and Dallas would second. But Dallas has to beat Detroit. Tonight, Cincinnati and Oakland. Should be good, very good. For our Red Sox fan, thank you very much. Beatles eternally. Great to see you. TexAg75, great to see you there. Dwayne Martz, great to see you. Beatles eternally. Richard Davis, really good to see you. Thank you very much for coming in and watching. I'll see you all later. Have a wonderful day.